Good morning, all my YouTube friends. Oh, excuse my voice. It's very early in the morning. Well, a little bit early. It's 7 o'clock. I've got a really busy day, and I actually dressed this baby yesterday morning to make a video yesterday because I was determined to do Theme Thursday on Thursday, but it's Friday today. I just didn't have a chance yesterday, so I'm determined no matter what, we're going to get this video done today. And as you can see, Lottie is still sleeping. I dressed her yesterday morning when she was awake, and she's been awake yesterday, and now she's fast asleep. So I just thought I'd show you how she sleeps, which is not very healthy, I suppose, but I always keep her close so I know that she's okay. She's sort of on her tummy, which isn't very good for babies, is it? They're meant to be on their backs because of sudden infant death syndrome, SIDS. But she's okay. I've been watching her and she's fine. So how about I take her gorgeous blanket off. This is her new blanket with the teddy on it. And I'll show you what she's wearing for Theme Thursday. Oh, I'll tell you what, before I do that, let me tell you about the weather, because today my house is back in cave mode for the first time since last summer. It's going to be 37 degrees Celsius, which is, I think, 99 degrees Fahrenheit. So you can imagine it's going to be absolutely diabolical. I have to go out this morning. I've been working on Gertie. I'll tell you about Gertie in a minute. Hopefully I won't forget. And yes, so I have to go out, and then I'm picking grandchildren up this afternoon. So at least they live very close to the beach over in the eastern suburbs. So there's always a cool breeze over there, which will be very nice to have. So yeah, that's what today's going to be like. So probably after this video, if I have time, I'll change Lottie because she's got long sleeves on at the moment. Anyway, I'll show you what she's wearing. Theme Thursday is dogs and ruffles. So I'll show you what I found. There we go there. Oh, the tripod's always sticking out in my way. There we go. Let's uncover her. And you can see what she's wearing. There she is. There's my girl. Now you can see what she's wearing. Oh, see? It's always me bumping this tripod. There we go. There she is, curled up, and she's got her ruffle bum pants, which are knitted cream colour with pink ruffled lace, 3 rows across the back. And she's got pink ruffly socks on as well. And she's also got a puppy dog pretend Wabbanub. It's not a branded one, it's a different one, but it's a puppy dog, and that's how she's sleeping. So I think I will brave the tripod again and flip her over so you can see what she's wearing. Let's go and do that now. You've got past the tripod. Come on, my darling. Strip you over and show everyone what you're wearing. Come on. That's a good girl. Put your puppy down. Sorry, baby girl. It's time to wake up. There she is. There's my little girl. You want him back again? Little puppy? There you go. You can have him there. There, that's what she's wearing. Now, to get back around the tripod. Oh, successful mission. Wow. The adventures of my life. There we go. That's what little Lottie is wearing. She's wearing a dress that's a cream colour, and it's got long sleeves, and on the bodice there's a dark pink bow, and the pattern on the dress is black Scotty dogs, and they've got pink ribbons around their necks, and some have something else on their back. I can't quite tell what it is. Maybe like a little bit of a jumper, so that might be the boy one. And it's in a grey colour. I think he's just to keep him a bit warm. So that's what she's wearing. So she's got a doggy dress and a doggy dummy and ruffles, socks and ruffle pants. So I think we did really well today with the theme. I remembered I had this dress. It might be my only Oh, I actually have some dungarees that have dogs on as well. I could have done that, but I was in the mood for this dress, and she would have melted in navy corduroy dungarees. That would have just been too much for the poor baby. But anyway, there she is. I hope you like that outfit. And I have I have some special things to show you. I have this beautiful little girl who I promised I would dress for you in her new outfit. Let me just put her, here she comes. Little Rosie Primrose. Let me see if I can go back enough. My arm's not quite long enough. There she is. Look at that, gorgeous. Isn't that just beautiful, that knitted outfit? It's actually slightly, the colour is very bright on the screen, but in real life it's got a slightly sort of, it's hard to describe, like a muted sort of very light orange colour to it. And even the booties fit perfectly, aren't they gorgeous? So the only part that's a bit big is this sleeve part. She looks as though she should have huge biceps, but even the headband fits perfectly. So I just love it. I think she looks adorable. So there's my Rosie Primrose, as promised, in her new outfit. Hopefully she won't be too hot. I think she'll be okay. Fairies are fine, aren't they? Now, I did think that maybe her biceps would get bigger if she tries to fly sometimes when her wings aren't on. She might flap her arms really hard and build up those muscles. So maybe they'll fill up this little outfit. But isn't she adorable? I love this little girl. This little fairy, I should say. Fairy girl. She's adorable. There she is. So that's in her perfect outfit. Now, let me show you what else I've got, because I have a few other treats to show you. There, some of my vintage dogs. So there's this one. This is a fox terrier. Isn't he beautiful? Let me put him, where can you see him? If I put him there, can you see him? Put him up there. Go that way, puppy. Or if you don't go that way, let's turn you around. Isn't he beautiful? He's quite big, this one. Now, can you see him there? Almost. Let me just zoom out a wee bit. He's on the pram. And then he's got a little tiny friend. There's his little friend. With the original ribbon and bell on there. A bit grubby, this one, but you know, they're old and we get a bit grubby when we get old sometimes, don't we? So where should we put this one on? Let's see if I can balance him. This would be a real treat if I... Oh, look at that. Oh, there's the little one on his back. And then I've got this beautiful little dachshund. Look at this. Look at, isn't he beautiful? I grew up with these sorts of dogs because my mum did in Hungary. And so we always had a little dachshund in the house. So this is another little dog I have. Now, dare I put this on the edge of the pram? I'm not sure. Let's try. Let's try. Oh my goodness, I'm a genius. Look at that, and I didn't even kick the tripod. How's that? And then I have this gorgeous dog. I think this is an Alsatian. Or German Shepherd, they're also called. He's beautiful, isn't he? He's got a red collar. And the bell's missing, but at least he's got his collar. And he's sort of in a tan and black colour. I think the black is airbrushed on. He's lovely, isn't he? Look at his face. He's beautiful. Now, where can we put him? I daren't put him anywhere near those three. Will he sit there? Oh my goodness, that's really... Oh, heavens above. Now, can you see them all? Maybe I should zoom in. Let me try that so you can see them. Oh, there's one more I have to show you, but there's a story to go with it, so I'll just try this first. See, how's that? How's that? You can see them, can't you? Aren't they beautiful? They have come from my doll room. They're scattered around on the shelves, so I just went in and collected them. I don't think I have any more. I could have missed one or two, but I don't think so. So this last one I want to show you is a poodle, a small poodle. Now, will I be really game? Will I? Shall I? I don't know. This is a cream-coloured poodle, and it's got the pom-pom on its head, and it's very cute. Let me just show you the face. There's the face. It's got little tiny eyes. Let me see if I can... Now this... Oh, I don't know how I did that. Oh, the gods are smiling on me, that's for sure. Okay, so there are my puppy dogs, and I'll just tell you about that dog because that model of poodle traditionally goes with a doll called the Bild Lilli. I don't know if I've told you about the Bild Lilli before. I may have. It was a doll that was the forerunner to Barbie. In fact, Barbie was a copy, a direct copy of Bild Lilli. And Bild Lilli was the name of a girl who was in a cartoon. That the cartoon was created just to fill a little space in the newspaper, which was called the Bild, and that's why she has the name Bild Lilli, because she's Lily from the newspaper called Bild in Germany. And so this cartoon got popular, and Lily was the secretary in the cartoon, and she was pretty, a bit like Barbie but more refined, and she actually became so popular that they created a doll, and this was in the very early 50s, very, very early 50s. And so they created a doll who first was sort of it wasn't really for children, it was more for adults, big adults who enjoyed the cartoon. And she came in two sizes. I think the smaller one is 7 inches. Oh my goodness, I should have looked this up before I told you all the details. Maybe 7 inches, and the big one might be 12 or 13, something like that. I've got a small one because they're very, 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 very expensive, but very beautiful. And what happened was, I think I've told you this before, I'm sure I have, but I'll tell you again in case you can't remember. The boss of, I think it was Mattel, is it? Came, and his wife went to Germany to look around at some toys, and they saw this Bild Lilli, and they took her back. They bought a few and took them back for their daughter, who was called Barbara. And Barbara loved the dolls so much that they decided that they would make some dolls in America, and they bought the rights from I can't remember the company that made the original Bild Lilli. Anyway, they bought the rights and they made Barbie, and the rest is history. I think that was in 1957 or 8. See, I should have looked all this up, so I'm just going from memory, which my memory isn't that brilliant. But anyway, so that's where really Barbie came from, exactly where she came from. And now back to the little dog, because what Bild Lilli always had was this little poodle with her, and she also used to carry a newspaper under her arm. And so that's the story of Bild Lilli, and why I have that little poodle, just because I wanted it, really. I don't keep the poodle with my Bild Lilli. My Bild Lilli is in a special tubular, what's that sort of, that plastic that's clear but fairly strong. She's contained in something like that, so that she doesn't get dusty or knocked or anything, because she's just beautiful, gorgeous. I'll have to show her to you one day if you would like to see her. She's a very special doll, and I'll never have another one because of the cost. But I've been collecting very rarely outfits for her, so I've got a few things, original things, to change her in, and a little tiny bit of furniture for her from the era that they used to pose with the Bild Lilli dolls. But that's another story altogether. We're really here for dogs and ruffles, aren't we? So I hope you've enjoyed my video today, and I hope I've remembered to tell you everything. Anyway, if I haven't, oh my goodness, I have remembered. I was going to tell you how Gertie's going, because Gertie is so close to being finished. I think I'm finished with the hair. I've sealed it twice. I just double check it, then I'll cut it. He's got eyelashes. The eyes are in, not sealed yet, so I've got to do that. Add a dummy, put him together, and then I'll be able to show you. So, unfortunately, it's Friday today, and all day tomorrow I'm out, Saturday, at Dog Club meeting. That goes from early till late. And then Sunday, we've got another family birthday party for another 2 of my grandchildren. It's a combined party, and we're all going to that. So that will be my whole weekend gone. So it'll be next week before I get a chance to finish Gertie. But as soon as he's finished, because I still think he's a boy, although I haven't cut the hair yet, so we'll see. As soon as I finish Gertie, I'll come back on and show you. I'm very excited to dress him and look at him. He's just beautiful. I'm so happy with him. He's just, oh my goodness, he's been stunning. And it's interesting, I usually, as soon as I finish the limbs, I usually put them together onto the body. But I've been working on the hair with the limbs just next to me on their stand. and I look across and think, I'd like to add a bit more blushing here. I'd like to do a bit of this there. And so I've been doing that. It's been great. So I think I'll always do that in the future and put it together at the end when I'm sure that there's nothing else I want to add. I haven't added too much because you can go over the top with that kind of thing. When you look at your work and you know, just tweak it, sometimes you can tweak it too much, but I haven't done that. I'm very happy with it. So hopefully next week I'll have a finished Gertie to show you, and he is stunning. Honestly, I'm so happy with him. I hope you love him. So I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for joining me, and Lottie and the puppies, and yes, and Rosie Primrose. Let me bring her back, you poor little thing. We nearly forgot you, didn't we? Here she is. There's my beautiful girl in her beautiful outfit. She's so cute, that face, isn't it? Just adorable. And her little blonde hair. Let me just show you. I'll turn it around. Come on, camera, you can do it. You can do it, camera. I know I'm moving things, but there's her little blonde hair. So cute, isn't it? It's not very clear. In fact, it's just a blur. Hope you get the idea anyway. So there she is. So thank you everyone for joining, all of us, puppies, babies, dummies, everything. It's been lovely to talk to you. Oh, look how blurry that is. Come on, wake up. Wake up. There we go. Sorry everyone. That's my camera. Yes, and I'll see you all soon. In the meantime, please take care and be kind to each other. Bye bye everyone.